In this video, we are going to talk about things you need to know before visiting Turkey. So, before starting the video, please like this video. Do subscribe and turn on the notification to our channel for future updates. Turkey is an interesting site to visit for every tourist due to the country's varied food as well as its fascinating history. Find out everything you need to know about entering the nation before you go here, whether it's for a little layover or a longer vacation. Always carry cash. In major cities such as Istanbul, Ankara, and Izmir, credit cards are routinely accepted, but in many smaller villages and independent shops, you will be required to pay cash for your purchases. You should also bring change with you so that you may pay for taxi rides, tip waitstaff so that the money goes straight to them, and use public restrooms. Street cats and dogs are part of the scenery. You may find cats and dogs roaming free just about anywhere these days, from the front door of a Starbucks to the most opulent beaches on the Mediterranean coast. Because they are well taken care of by the people and because they are generally pleasant, there is no reason to be afraid of them. In Istanbul, there is even a statue dedicated to Tombalay, a well-known stray cat that passed away in the year 2016. Don't drink tap water. Although the quality of the water that comes out of the tap varies from one region to the next, the water in any section of the country is not fit for human consumption. On the other hand, you should not consume the water if you use it to cook food, make tea after boiling it, or brush your teeth with it as long as you don't drink it. Even though there are filtration systems in place in major cities, many residents still opt not to drink the tap water in their homes out of an abundance of caution. Greetings are done by kissing both the cheeks. The Turkish people, on the whole, are very affectionate, and this quality shines through in the way that they greet one another. When greeting a friend or someone you already know, the standard protocol is to kiss both cheeks, regardless of the person's gender. This is in contrast to the common practice of shaking hands during initial introductions. This is often accompanied by a bare embrace at some point in time. Be careful when crossing the street. The traffic in Turkey is renowned for drivers, but navigating it as a pedestrian is not a simple task either. Because the pedestrian crossing doesn't really mean anything, you shouldn't anticipate any cars to stop for you as you cross to the other side when you're walking there. The most secure time to cross a street is when the light is red, but even at that point, it is prudent to look both ways to ensure that traffic has come to a complete halt before proceeding. Public displays of affection are frowned upon. Even in more liberal neighborhoods in Turkey, it is rather unusual to come across a couple out on the street passionately kissing each other. It is appropriate to hold hands, but you should exercise some restraint if you are in a more traditional part of the country. The vast majority of public displays of affection will be seen, but public displays of affection between LGBT couples may be especially frowned upon. Turkish charm goes beyond Istanbul. Look further afield than Istanbul and the more well-known historical places when you're making plans for your schedule. Turkey is home to a diverse range of landscapes that are waiting to be discovered, including the valleys of the Black Sea region, the hiking trails of Lisha, the fairy chimneys of Cappadocia, and Turkey's largest lake, Van Gölü, which is located in the southeast. Check the forecast ahead of time and formulate your plans based on that information, as different times of the year call for different types of nature walks. A cup of tea is always a welcome gesture. Be prepared to have multiple cups of tea on a daily basis if you plan on exploring the old neighborhoods of Istanbul or traveling to smaller villages in Turkey while on your trip. The shop owners, being the dedicated tea drinkers that they are, will pause your shopping to offer you a cup of tea at some point. When you go to the home of a Turkish person, the host will almost certainly make you a cup of coffee that has just been brewed. Some people may take offense if you turn down their offer of a drink because this is done as a symbol of hospitality and camaraderie. There is zero tolerance towards drug use. The usage of illegal drugs is severely punished in Turkey. In this country, there is zero tolerance for the use of illegal drugs or the sale of such narcotics. On the other hand, it is permissible to smoke cigarettes and consume alcoholic beverages. Ala-Turka toilets are abound. If you are just in Istanbul for a short time, it is possible that you will not even see these ancient bathrooms. On the other hand, if you have plans to travel outside of the city, you should be prepared to face a new obstacle that you were not anticipating. These outmoded commodes are highly hygienic, provided that they are spotless, and they coexist with contemporary commodes in many different locations. Wi-Fi can be spotty and limited for foreigners. The majority of Wi-Fi hotspots require a European or Turkish phone number in order to obtain the passcode for free internet access. This includes the airport in Istanbul, which is a vital detail to be aware of because it is possible that you will need to get your online visa when you land at the airport. Having an international phone plan, purchasing a Turkish SIM card, or having a friend with a Turkish number who can provide you with the passcodes to access the internet is the most effective approach to get around this limitation. Turkish food is more than kebabs. Kebabs and baklava are perhaps the first things that come to mind when you think about Turkish cuisine. But those aren't even close to being everything that can be found in Turkish cuisine. Get ready for your taste buds to be blown away by the variety of spices that are used and the richness of the foods that are served. Along with your meat pie or vegetarian meals, you really must have the salted yogurt drink known as ayran. Be sure to save some room for dessert, where you may indulge in baklava and tavukkosu to your heart's content chicken fiber pudding. The cuisine of Turkey is a remarkable fusion of the cuisines of Greece, Eastern Europe, and Arabia. Some of the foods could be familiar to you, while others can take you by surprise. Ask your server for recommendations if you aren't sure what to order. Warning though, you should only order goods that are shown on the menu alongside their cost. When there is no posted price, restaurants in tourist areas may take advantage of unsuspecting visitors by charging more prices than necessary. So, that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts on our video? Please let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification to our channel before you go. Thank you so much for watching.